I'll get it. Yes?
Is that you, Mary?
Yes, it is, Cece.
I would like to speak to Sophia now. Would you please send her up?
Yes, I will. Mason is also waiting here to see you.
It's good for Mason to wait. Just send Sophia up.
He wants to see you, Sophia.
Sophia, in a previous life, were you ever Anne Boleyn?
Come in.
I didn't think I could wait much longer before I came to see you.
Where is Eden?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since dinner.
I find it interesting that no one knows where she's gone or what she's doing. Her husband doesn't know. Her mother doesn't know. I want her here.
Cece, she'll be home soon. But she's well and she's safe. It's important for you to know that. You don't have to worry.
Don't tell me what to worry about. I have more than you realize to worry about. Let's start with you. I understand you found your real son. His name is Brick Wallace, a former Lockridge chauffeur.
How did you know about that?
I found out more than you realize, Sophia. I've been shocked about most of it.
I wanted to tell you about that myself.
Yes, I know. You have a long history of wanting to tell me things but never getting around to it. But it doesn't really matter. You and Lionel have your son now. That's all that really matters, isn't it? All these years that Lionel has been your lover.
Not my lover.
Don't you interrupt me again.
I want these accusations to stop. I want the record to be clean.
Lionel Lockridge is beneath contempt. Raiding other men's bedrooms. Disrupting marriages for his own amusement. I wish I killed him that day.
Oh, Cece, you don't mean that.
Don't you dare tell me what I mean. You have been betraying me consistently since the beginning of our marriage. I find it sad that the only thing constant with you is your infidelity. And even that goes on now, on and on.
Stop it! It's not true!
No, huh? Be that as it may. I don't ever want to see you again. Nor are you ever to see my children.
Your children, they're our children.
They are my children! But don't you worry about it, because you will not be lonely. You probably have others scattered all around.
It's cruel. That is so cruel.
I also want you to leave this house and take only what you came with. You are not allowed to take anything you acquired since you came back to this house. And lastly, you are to leave tonight. There is no discussion, no debate, no arguments. I have made up my mind.
And remarkably alert.
Is Sophia up with him now?
Mm-hmm. She's taking her turn. He's seeing us all one at a time. I'm not sure what determines the order of the interviews. Uh-oh. It looks like Sophia didn't pass muster.
Yeah, what is it? What did he do to you?
It's awful.
But then what did they say?
I expected him to reject me. As a matter of fact, I was prepared for that. What I wasn't prepared for was all the hatred coming from him. He seems to have heard something about us. So he told me that I had to leave the house tonight. And he doesn't want me to see the children anymore.
Really? Well, sick or not, he's not going to be allowed to treat you that way.
Lionel, I wouldn't go up there right now.
Mason,
Lionel.
I'm not going to allow him to treat her that
You
way.
only make it worse. Please
How
don't.
could they be worse?
Lionel!
talk to you.
I tried to stop him, Dad.
You can't see anyone right now.
Everybody out but Lionel, and close the door.
Dad,
Out, I said. You too, Mary. I want you both out of here. Out, now.
Sissy, whatever your feelings are towards me, you have no right to treat Sophia that way.
I know about your affair with her. Well, you've got her, and you can have her.
I don't care what you've heard. There has been no affair between me and Sophia.
I almost killed you, didn't I? I tried with all my strength.
There has been nothing between us since she came back from Italy.
You know, I remember you two coming up here and talking about me. That you were saying that you'd know I'd live for no other reason than to continue our feud between us.
You remember that?
Oh, yes, I remember it. And you're right, because that hatred kept me alive. It kept me fighting. Oh, I am so glad I didn't shoot you that day, because one fine, glorious day you will come begging for mercy. Now get out of my room. Get out of my house. And take your horror with you!
No, Cece. You're wrong. One fine day, you are going to destroy yourself. And there's going to be nobody there to mourn you. You don't intimidate me, Cece. You don't now. And you never will.
We're just leaving now. Send Mason up.
All right, Cece, I will. Well, see you now, Mason.
Send in the clown. Well, you don't look too much the worse for wear.
Why should I? Listening to your father rant and rave is like a tonic to me.
What happened?
I told him it wasn't true. But he is convinced that you and I are having an affair. I guess that makes us free of him at last, doesn't it? He encouraged me to take you away. So I think we should grant him his wish.
I never wanted it to end this way.
I know you didn't. There's no telling what's going to happen now. I think we should go because there's no way of knowing what he's going to do to any of you. Reason to wait. All we have to do is get aboard the boat and cast off.
I can't think about a trip with you. I have to think about where I'm going to go and have to pack and...
Hey, listen to me. You don't have to pack anything. Grab a few things, we're on the boat and gone. Sophia, neither one of us has any place to go. We're a couple of displaced persons. I've been exiled by Augusta. You've been banished by Cece. We need time to rest and recover. That's
A few days' escape is not going to solve anything.
Sophia, come with me. Sophia, don't you understand? There's nothing here for you anymore.
I'm afraid to think of what he would do if he thought you and I were off together somewhere, no matter how innocent we are.
I promise you, I'll never let him hurt you.
He threatened you too, didn't he?
Oh, really? Don't you know better than that, Sophia? He's been threatening me for a long time. It doesn't bother me.
Well, it should. He might not want me anymore, but I don't know how he would react if he thought that you and I were together.
Sophia, I told him that there was nothing between us except friendship and respect.
I'm not going to believe that, Lionel, ever. For that matter, my children won't.
Let them think what they want.
You know I can't do that.
Sophia, let people think what they want. It doesn't matter if they misunderstand. And as for your children, they love you enough to trust you.
Just a few days of peace and quiet on the water. A friend just was a friend.
Something? Hey, you know something? The doctors have been prescribing ocean voyages for centuries, starting with Ulysses. Come on. We need time to rest and recover.
And then what do we come back to?
Whatever it is, we'll be stronger and we're able to cope with it. Hey, listen, Walt Whitman said, now, Voyager, sail forth and seek and find. Huh?
I think you have yourself a passenger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, come on. Let's go before you change your mind.